perhaps.
Yeah, and then Fox, on the other hand, he loses some of his juggling capabilities because Ness has such a good air dodge.
And such weird aerial mobility as well.
It adds layers to the mix-ups. But we have winners finals. Like I said, SWG JaySon versus Squander Squad Zone Awestin in a classic matchup. You know, JaySon has taken it pretty recently at the most recent Aftershock. I don't know if they played since then because I don't think I've seen JaySon at a Shockwave in quite a while.
No, he's taking a little bit of a break, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, he's been here, but he hasn't entered in a while.
Yeah. But now, let's see if he can repeat that performance that he did after Shock.
Tried to get the side B to the down air, but couldn't even get the side B set up.
Yeah, but Austin's been in prime practice, so we'll see.
That was interesting. So they just traded up air and neutral air twice in a row and almost did a third time.
The third time, though, JaySon came out on top.
Right, up air. Awestin does another up air to cover and to get the balloon, which is quite smart if I do say so myself.
This is interesting. I can already see a lot of playstyle differences from JaySon since the last time I saw him. He's going for a lot more nairs than we're used to. And they've been working out really well, getting him out of these combos, setting up situations where Awestin is in the air, and he's done such a good job of catching him on the way down.
And it was a good mix-up, too, because Awestin was probably waiting for JaySon to jump up and do an aerial. But he never jumped, and JaySon just did the up smash and caught Awestin, which was really, really smart. It's always a good option to keep your aerials and your grounds mixed up. Ooh. That could have been bad. Awestin with a good recovery, though.
But at this low percent, Nair is not safe on hit, unfortunately, for JaySon, and Awestin was able to just come down afterwards with that up air.
And getting a little bit of percent back. Just a bit,
but I mean, JaySon's still piling it up.
Yeah, piling it on, indeed. 73%.
Oh my goodness.
JaySon, of course, very frugal when it comes to going for edge guards. Fox not really known for his prowess in edge guarding.
It's certainly not. He can definitely trap you at the ledge, and he does a good job sometimes of two-framing some characters. But against Ness, he does not want to run off stage and do something nutty.
Things will get reversed on you real quick, but here he goes.
Goodness, that was a dominating second stock.
He did a little bit of a jump to make Awestin think he was going to up air off of that, got him to air dodge, and then jumped again at a lower height and got the up air.
Absolutely. A solid job of also catching the drift of that air dodge, making sure that he wasn't going to get the right read but miss the mark. You know.
Which is very important. A lot of people do get those right reads, but they do a miss input or they miss the mark. It's important to make sure that you're getting your head in the game and thinking about where your opponent's going to be and not where they are.
This time going to Battlefield, a traditional Awestin counter pick.
Yeah. Battlefield is quite good for setting up PK Thunder shenanigans, as our friend Zan would say, and perhaps you as well.
I say it because he says it.
Okay.
I have to deal with Zan.
I don't like that word, shenanigans.
I'm not a big fan, but you know what? I'm gonna let him have his thing.
Okay.
And
one thing that he can't have is Mr. Pod.
No.
Mostly because I'm not a Mister. So.
Ooh.
Okay, so dash attack. Almost setting up for something, but again, comes into that Awestin and Ness having that aerial drift, having that great air dodge. A little bit of a jab. He's got him off stage. This is dangerous.
Oh, again, pushing him off to the other side now. Catching him just trying to empty land.
Yep, that's what happens. The Awestin Classic. And the percents read a certain number.
Fox off stage against Ness is terrifying, but now Ness trying to land against Fox could be equally terrifying, though. Awestin finds his footing. Not for long, though. JaySon pushing him back off once again.
Trying to catch Awestin floating into the stage with an air dodge, but instead Awestin floating away from the stage with an air dodge. I think that dash attack was supposed to be an up smash.
It could have been. Absolutely. JaySon does play with tilt sticks, so sometimes it's you can miss those running up smash inputs.
All right.
Ooh, so good of a cross-up. I didn't think that he got it, but he did. And it mixed up Awestin as well, going for that grab, missing it. And such a solid, series of plays by JaySon has made this an even game.
That back air will catch you off guard, man. That is a surprisingly potent move. And comes out so quick, too. It's really hard to defend against.
Huge auto-cancel winner.
All right, up airs, up airs. Awestin falling back down.
Ooh, wow. Was that a bait or just a fortunate missed input from JaySon? You gotta wonder.
Yeah, well, we might never know unless he goes back to watch the VOD and say yes. Or no, perhaps.
You always say yes, it was a bait. You always say. Never admit.
I will. Oh my god, that was sick.
That was such a strong showing from JaySon. 2 very close games if you look at stock and percent wise, but if you look at the way the momentums were swinging in that battle, it looked like, for a while Awestin had it, but towards the end it was all under JaySon's control.
JaySon was pretty much in control of that entire game.
Oh,
really
look
mostly
at
just
this.
outplaying it.
Look at how much of a lead Awestin had in that game, and then JaySon basically destroyed this stock without getting touched.
It was incredible, if I do say so myself.
That's impressive.
I'm good.
That was so impressive.
Look, I'm playing Watch Dogs 2. I'm Marcus.